Alright everyone, so division is one of the hardest of the four operations to learn. So if you forgot how to do your division, we're going to go ahead and take a second to explain what's going on here. So now this is 323 divided by 4. We could also write this as 323 divided by 4 or 323 divided by 4. So these are all the forms you could see this division symbol in. Alright, now let's go ahead and start with just the positioning. So the first number is what you actually have. This is called your dividend. The dividend goes on the inside, so it's going to be 323. Now, what we're dividing by is called our divisor. So the divisor goes on the outside. Now, there's a couple of rules we have to follow with long division. The first thing is going to be D, which means to divide. So 4 goes into 3 0 times. Next is going to be M, which is to multiply. 4 times 0 is 0. Next is going to be S, to subtract. 3 minus 0 is 3. And then lastly is going to be B for bring down. We're going to bring down this 2 because we have a remainder here. And then we'll just go through the process over again. Start with D, divide. 4 goes into 32 8 times. Multiply. 8 times 4 is 32. Subtract. 32 minus 32 is 0. And then bring down. 3. Once again, we have a remainder. At this point, when we have a remainder, we're going to go ahead and add a decimal over here, okay? But let's go through the DMSB again. So 4 goes into 3 0 times. 4 times 0 is 0. And then we're going to subtract. And then this is the point where we make our decimal point and put a 0. Because we have a remainder. We can't just leave that remainder there. 4 goes into 37 times. It's going to be equal to 28. 30 minus 28 is going to be equal to 2. Once again, we have a remainder. So let's go ahead and add the 0 again. How many times could 4 go into 20? Well, 4 goes into 25 times. 5 times 4 is 20. And we go ahead and subtract. And then we are done. We have now completed everything because we have no remainder. So 323 divided by 4 is going to be equal to 80.75. Okay? As long as you can remember DMSB and to add those decimals and those zeros, if you have a remainder, then you'll be good. The only other thing you need to work on to get this really fast is your math facts.